The first wine we introduced to the market was the Black Label. So the vineyard is from the east side of Howell Mountain, Clark Cladon Vineyard. We had a relationship with him and Tom Clark. It's about 800 to 1,000 feet on the northeast side of Howell Mountain. It's an eastern exposure, and so you get more warmth in the morning. So the sun starts to rise and then sets in the west. So usually earlier ripening time. And the second wine we introduced, the Red Label, in 2013 was the first vintage we made of this wine. And my dad had a great friend, Bob Mueller from Mackenzie Mueller Vineyard, and we really respect him as a grower, and so we've been working with him ever since. And the styles differences between the two, more northern part of Napa Valley, a little warmer, so higher pH, more texture, richness, leather, savory characteristics. And then on the southern part of Napa, more acid, freshness, lots of fruit, but both very elegant wine. Mm-hmm. So we have here the 2015s, so you can taste them side by side. Mm-hmm. But then we have the 2016 Black Label. And we brought this because it is one of our favorite wines. I think it's the best vintage from the Clark Cladon Vineyard that we produced. I might change my mind next year. But right now, this wine is drinking so good. We hope you enjoy.
Mm-hmm. They're all very limited production. On the back of each label, you can see just 280 cases produced of this vintage. Mm-hmm. And here in Japan, it's even more limited. This is your only opportunity to try our wine here. Or if you come to Napa and meet us, you won't find it in stores in the United States. You won't find it in restaurants in the United States. We only sell it to our very small list of customers. So we are so excited to be able to share this with you in Japan. And we do encourage you to drink it side by side, because then you can see for yourself the differences in the wines, which you prefer, because there's no right answer. Try to decant them or not decant them, make experiments, pair them with your favorite foods and cheeses, and invite your friends over and take stock of the whole group and see whose opinion is right.
My dad does something sometimes with our customers. Let's say we go out to lunch with a customer, and we'll bring a bottle, and we'll have the waiter and decant half of the bottle. So we will taste out of the decanter, and then we will taste out of the bottle. And he will ask the customer, which one do you prefer? And it's an idea. It gives us a window into how they like to drink the wine. Mm-hmm. And my dad will always respond with, "Now I know who you are." And then, I like the wine when it's decanted for like an hour, especially this one, because some of that acid will burn off, and then the flavors will really start to develop, and you'll be able to see the many layers that the wine has to offer. This wine, I prefer it open and drink.
The 2016?
The 2016, yeah, because it's just such a beautiful wine. It is already, it's been in the bottle for 7 years, and it's just drinking so beautifully right now. Our wine tends to age, it ages really well. Like right now, our 2009s are tasting beautiful, which is our first vintage. So we know that the wines, the way that we make them, they'll last 20 years, but I think they're at their peak 7 to 10 years, depending on the vintage. So for instance, these wines, this vintage
2015
had a little bit more robust. So it needs time in bottle. And in fact, you open these wines, they're beautiful right now, but they'll still actually benefit from a few more years, which I'm not sure about the 2016. It's perfect right now. So will it be good in 5 years? Yes.
Definitely.
Was it as good as it was today? Maybe not. Wine is so unique that way. There is no perfect answer. It is truly what you believe, your philosophy, and there's no occasion is perfect for a bottle of wine. You have to create it, and so sometimes it's you make the occasion by popping the bottle, by popping the cork, and drinking the wine. So do that.